by dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria.
Wow! Can you dig it?
What's up, genre lovers, and welcome back to the Lucid Nightmare. I'm your host as always, Jay Schatzer, and today I have one hell of a loopy flick. It is Stephen King's 1986, well, it's a genre classic, and it's fun as hell. Guys, it's Maximum Overdrive, and this one is just all kinds of crazy fun. Let's jump right in and enjoy the madness. Here is Maximum Overdrive. Maximum Overdrive is a ridiculously fun and entertaining film which blends horror, action, comedy, and science fiction into one total package which thrills to no end. Directed by the legendary horror novelist and first-time filmmaker Stephen King, the movie takes an airy approach to the material, opting to engage in a campy interpretation of some rather extraordinary events. Basking in a tongue-in-cheek attitude, yet played entirely serious, Maximum Overdrive is a curious gem, which goes against the grain and the stereotype of its famous author and creator. The film opens to a string of strange events, where machines begin to rise up and attack their human creators. Surrounded by an army of various vehicular monstrosities, a small group of survivors hold up in a truck stop as they desperately try to come to terms with this unexpected turn of events. Armed with their wits and a few choice weapons, the motley group bands together in order to survive this nightmarish reality. A reality where creations hunt their creators. Emilio Estevez plays the role of Bill Robinson, a troubled youth whose rotten job at a gas station is about to get a whole hell of a lot worse. Estevez is exceptionally great in his role, as he plays off the campy elements of the film with sincere affection and validity. He's immersed and engaged in this world through and through, and it does wonders for allowing the viewer to get wrapped up in all of the shenanigans and come along for the ride. Estevez plays a great underdog in the flick, and his enthusiasm helps to up the fun factor tremendously, without pushing the movie and his performance into camp territory. Of course, this is not a one-man show, and the assortment of characters that inhabit this movie are as diverse as they are amusing. The central stars are Laura Harrington as Brett, a feisty drifter who falls for Bill's rebel ways. Yeardley Smith and John Short as the newlyweds Connie and Curtis, two bickering young lovers who truly put their vows to the test. Pat Hingle as Bubba Hendershot, the scumbag owner of the truck stop and all-around pig-headed jerk. Ellen McKelduff as Wanda June, the spirited waitress who snaps under the pressure. Christopher Murney as Camp Loman, a sleazy salesman and all-around opportunistic dirtbag. And finally, Holter Graham as Deke Keller, a fresh-faced hero trying to survive in a world gone mad. All in all, it's not hard to see why this movie is so damn enjoyable to watch, and the cast nailed their roles to absolute perfection. As for the tone and atmosphere of the film, it's a mixture of foreboding moments and whimsical adventure. Infused with a rocking soundtrack by AC/DC and flooded with over-the-top and wacky vehicular mayhem, the production astounds in unorthodox cinematic splendor. The combo is an unusual mixture to say the least, that I'm sure isn't for everyone, but for camp entertainment it's loads of fun. With its strange and whimsical approach to the disturbing material, you lose a great deal of horror from what is essentially a horror-driven story, but in the end, the added absurdity only amplifies the charm of the movie. Maximum Overdrive is a demented amalgam of genre film elements that combine to make an irresistible hybrid flick that entertains more than it horrifies. In the end, Maximum Overdrive is without a doubt an obscure and highly entertaining thrill ride. And there you have it, camp cinema fans. Just a fun and entertaining flick, if there has ever been one. Maximum Overdrive is just pure entertainment. I remember growing up when it was on TV, every time it was on, I'd drop what I was doing and watch it. It's just one of those films that you just get swept up in the fun and you just can't stop watching it. But guys, that is it for me. I hope you enjoyed that one, and I hope you like what I'm doing here. If you do, please like and subscribe. And if you have time, leave a comment below, because I would love to hear from you. But until then, I will see you all at the next movie review. Take care.